What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to the Live Legion Retail World of Warcraft. Actually, can we do another mission? Hey, not successfully. No. Alright, so I have not looted anything this week on my weekly chest on both of my tanks, so I'm gonna loot this on my Demon Hunter, and then we'll hop over to my Prot Warrior, and we'll actually be doing some Mythic Pluses with my Prot Warrior. But I want to loot this first. So something that I really would like to get is my Archimon Trinket. Archimon Trinket, I still need it on this guy. Can't purchase another. I haven't really been doing my daily heroics, to be honest, but I really would like that trinket. That trinket would completely replace this one. I still, you know, I don't do Antorus on this guy or anything, but I need to get it done. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Hopefully I get my Archimon Trinket. That's really what I want. Come on, Archimon Trinket. Do we meta first? Did I do the Warfronts yesterday? Adiam, I did do Warfronts yesterday. Thoughts? I like it. I like it. As long as it's not, you know, Warfronts are supposed to be a side thing. Warfronts are never going to give like the top end rewards or something. As long as it's not end game, I'm okay with it. If it's something I get to do on my downtime, there's new tier sets. I mean, not tier sets. There's new gear sets there. There's new things to acquire. I am perfectly okay with it. I like it as a way of getting new unique transmogs that are unique to the areas. Like if you're fighting in Arathi, if you're fighting in Menethil Harbor or something, like wherever it is you're fighting, I like it. Alright, let's loot this. Come on, Archimon Trinket. No legendary, but a 965, way better than my current 940s, but I would lose my tier piece unless I equip a different one. What do I have? I have gloves and vest. Do I have anything, any other tier piece? Oh, that might be a deal breaker for me at the moment. Yeah, that's gonna be, I'm gonna keep this artifact power actually, because I just finished my 75 traits on my tanking, so I need to put that in Havoc, and I haven't. Oh, I do have my Havoc weapon. So 965, I mean, look at all the things. It's just, oh, this comes from the Seat of the Triumvirate. Oh man. 955 crit haste, better than my 940s, but you know, that two piece is really nice. Might be worth it. I would need to do a dungeon or two to see if the parry really comes off as worth it. But Adiam, the Warfronts, I think they're cool. I like them. They remind me a lot of when you were leveling back in the day, in, you know, mostly in vanillas when you would do this, although I used to do it all the way up to like Wrath of the Lich King just because I thought it was really cool. But whenever you were leveling, you would have the chance of doing PvE quests during Alterac Valley if you went over to where the world entrance was for Alterac Valley. So I would go over to Alterac Valley world entrance, and I would pick up all these quests. I'd get my Ice Barb Spear, I'd get a few pieces of gear, the Frostwolf insignia, stuff like that. And Warfronts remind me of doing the PvE in Alterac Valley. That's what they remind me of a lot. What's up, Demon Hunter? So yeah, I thought they're cool. I see no problem with Warfronts. They're gonna give like unique transmog rewards there, and I'm perfectly okay with it. But if they were gonna say, you know, Warfronts are gonna be the new way of getting the top rated gear, I wouldn't be okay with that. But you know, they last 30 to 40 minutes, perfectly fine. I'm gonna have a video coming out on Warfronts very soon as well, but since I have about 2 hours of footage, I really need to sift through it, you know. I have about 3, but a lot of it is very laggy, so I need to kind of delete the ones that are way too laggy to use. The servers were so unstable, lag was unreal, and frames were dropping like crazy too, so yeah, I needed to oh, I already picked up my weekly. Okay, let's go loot my chest. Time for the weekly chest. So yeah, I'm going to be having a video coming out on Warfronts. I just kind of need to get all my thoughts together on how to present it, and then I'll be putting that out. The Pug Life, it's starting soon. Starting soon. You heard the lag was disastrous? It was. So at first, the lag was like 5 or 6 seconds of lag input, and the test was supposed to last 3 hours. The last like hour was about 1 second of lag input, and then after that they actually extended it a little bit more. It went through just a little bit longer, and actually on my last attempt I was able to get pretty far in there. We actually completed a warfront and actually won a warfront. So I don't know if most people, I feel like they tapped out before winning a warfront. So I do have the footage of how winning a warfront looks. But yeah, the lag was pretty bad. I managed to get booted from the servers, and when I logged back in, I was in a warfront by myself. So I was able to get some footage like that, and that actually, the lag was not bad when you were in there by yourself. So I was able to get some footage that wasn't that laggy, and then towards the end, that footage was not laggy either. So I got a neck. Higher item level than my current neck, but crit mastery. I don't need that. No haste on it. Do I need to keep this for item level in my bags? 979 item level in my bags. It might be better than anything I have in my bags by 10 item levels. Yeah. This is the one complaint I have about Legion. The fact that I need to carry around 2 sets of gear. I'm okay if I were to use them all, but the fact that I need to, you know, do this so that when I apply to a group it looks like I'm 979 kind of feels bad. Alright, let me just do this and then we'll be good to go. Get some gold. That's not what I wanted. Nice. Wait, was there a blood one? There's not. Okay. Alright, time to plug some keys. Now this week is Skittish and Bolstering. So I want to be able to have taunt off of cooldown relatively quickly. I'm basically going to change my talent points a little bit from last week. Last week I was trying to kite, so I made my thunderclap radius a little bit bigger, a little bit more than normal. So I picked up Crackling Thunder. But for this week, this Warlord's challenge, while Berserker Rage is active, taunt has no cooldown. That's going to really help me with Skittish. Everything else is pretty standard at this point. So yeah, I'm keeping everything else as is, and I'm keeping Dima's Glacial Aegis. I like it. The amount of armor it gives does definitely feel like a cooldown. It's like 9% through armor reduction. So let's find some. Actually, what's my key? My key is Netherian's Lair 17. Won't be great, but it won't be bad. Bolstering Pelters. Those are the main cause of trouble, and those are gonna suck. Alright. Plus 22, Seat of the Triumvirate. Fortified Trash? I just thought about it. Bolstered Fortified Trash is gonna make the beginning of the dungeon. I mean, not impossible, but close to it. Here, you guys want to see some rip keys? Let's see. Oh, I was declined. My Raider IO score is not high enough, guys. I need to get my weight up. 17 Dark Heart. 19 Neltharians. That's gonna be rough. 17 Maw. Maw is always one of those that I don't enjoy Maw. Upper Karazhan 24. Upper 24. I don't think my Raider IO score can carry me up to 24, guys. I can do one more application. Let's do one more and then wait for things. Let's sign up. Is there anything else I could sign up for? Not that seat 22. They already said, get out of here. They don't want me. 15 seat. I can't apply to any more. 20 Black Rook Hold. I'll see if I'll see if I get denied any of these. Oh, I got denied to 2 of them. All right, so let's see. 19 HOV. I mean, here's an easier one. 14. There it is. 3K IO. That's why I got denied from that one, guys. Can't hit that 3K. There was a 19 upper. There was, but I couldn't apply. You can only apply to 5 things at once. I don't see it anymore. Yeah, everything else has a tank. Let me see. Yeah, you can only apply to 5 things at once. There's the 19 upper. I want to say, didn't I apply to this one? 2 chests, 3K IO? No 3K IO here. 17 Cathedral. 15 Seat of the Triumvirate. I hate quarter stars, guys. I hate quarter stars. 20 Black Rook Hold. Let's apply to that. I want to do at least 15s, but there's not like a whole slew. Either I don't know how people got up to like plus 22s last week with Raging Necrotic Tyrannical. It's insane. EOA 16. Alright. 17 Cathedral. Alright. We're in it. We're gonna do this Cathedral. This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna get those broken bones again. I feel it. I feel the broken bones. What do we need now? We have a guy in our group called Heals, but he's not healing. That's why I thought like we just need a DPS. No, we need a healer. Those imps, yeah, bolstered imps. Not gonna be fun. It was cool watching Cathedral during the MDI last weekend. Yeah, it was. Didn't Team No Healer get stuck on Cathedral? So that was the one that there was a Team No Healer versus someone else, and they got stuck on Cathedral, right? If I remember correctly. Vault will be a pain. Vault will be because the well, actually, yeah, bolstering spiders. That's the big one. Bolstering spiders. All right, let's summon the party leader. Oh, is Black Rook Hold the one that they got stuck on? No, Black Rook Hold is the one that they tore through. Wasn't Black Rook Hold the one that they had their Arcane Mage steal a bunch of buffs and just tear through the dungeon, doing 50 million DPS? What's the best way to do the Gauntlet of Black Rook Hold? It's so hard to find some good info. It really depends on affixes. If you have something like Necrotic, what you want to do is, like last week, depending on your group, you want to do the first 2 or the first 3 pulls, and then stop, and then the rest of your group can just handle the bats, and then once your Necrotic falls off, then you pull the last 2 guys, or the last 2 pulls, depending on how far you got. But on a week like this, where you have bolstering, what you want to do, and especially because, you know, Skittish, you want to go through the first 2 pulls, get them together, make sure your AoE nukes the ads. And that's the thing, you don't have to kill the big guys. The big guys, you know, you'll be fine. But it's very important to nuke the bats. So you pull the first 2 pulls, nuke down all of the bats so that nobody dies. Then you run over to the 3rd pull, and then there you kind of take care of everything, and then you run through the last pull. Now, a week like this where bolstering can get out of hand, you might want to slow it down to wait for the deaths of the enforcers. But yeah, you normally what you want to do is first 2 pulls, kill all the ads, and then keep moving on. And every time you're gonna move on, you're gonna make sure you only have, you know, 1 to 5 bats up. You don't want a pull of 30 bats. That's gonna be terrible. Black Rook Hold with Arcane, yeah, that was insane. 25 mil damage on boss targets, yeah. It was 50 million AoE damage. It was insane. But yeah, the best way that I can tell you to do the Gauntlet in Black Rook Hold, first 2 pulls, kill bats, and then move slowly through the rest of the enforcers there, 1 at a time. But the priority is the bats. The enforcers, they'll start running slow enough to where you can kite them as a tank. But the bats, there's nothing you can do about it. You want them dead. You have a plus 17 Black Rook Hold, so you're going to try that tonight. Make sure you communicate with your group. If your group is a little skeptical, or if your DPS is a little low on your group, pull 1 enforcer group at a time. Run into the first enforcer, take care of the bats, take him down. Run into the second enforcer, take care of the bats, take him down. Run into the second group, or to the third group, which is actually, this was 1 enforcer. Take care of the bats first, take him down, and then the last group of 2 enforcers. Like, the gauntlet is only really intimidating if necrotic is up, because then as a tank, that necrotic is really hard to fall off. You need your group to kind of bounce the bats around themselves and not completely freak out in order for that necrotic to fall off. But on a week like this, you can take your time. They said that they're waiting for a healer with a battle res, so they're specifically just waiting for a druid at this point, because they want a B res. It might take a while if they want to do that. If they don't fill it out in 3 minutes at 155, we can leave this group, go to another group. That's a cool weapon skin. I like that weapon skin. Yeah, I'll give them 3 minutes to fill out this group. There it is, they invited someone. Okay. I think they heard me. I think they heard me and they were like, no, let's just go. We don't need to be res that bad. Let's just go. Alright, let's jump in. Steal if you want. I'll try to do a Black Rook Hold after this key, so you can see how I'll handle that. Thing is, you need a DPS that are good with taking care of the ads first. You need them to know that that's the plan. It's the course of action you need to take. Also on Legion right now, I mean on the BFA Alpha right now, it seems like farming legendaries is still very viable for almost endgame. So if you guys get into the BFA Alpha, let me know if you guys are farming like Legion legendaries, because their item level is up to 1000 right here, so they scale up. They're still pretty damn good, you know, and I know that there's some people that are doing that, just trying to get their best in slot legendary and that'll carry them through like level 118, 119. Even endgame, because a lot of the gear right now isn't completely implemented in endgame. The secondary stats aren't really there right now, the BFA Alpha. So there's a few things that need to be done. Alright, we've got Bolstering, Skittish, Fortified. So I have to stay on the trash. I have to make sure the trash sticks to me as best as I can, and I can't make pulls too big. Oh, there goes not making pulls too big. Alright, so right there I popped Berserker Rage and I just taunted everything to have it stick on me, because right now it's a bit of a shit show because everybody decided to pull their own targets. So me trying to pull aggro on these things is it's a bit of a shit show. We're gonna have 5 stacks of Bolstering here. I also want to start pulling them away a little bit. The pat should be... There it is. The pat was very close. Alright. So now that we knocked that out, let me pull this guy all the way back so that we don't trigger the boss. I don't want the mini boss to get a stack of... I don't want the mini boss to get a stack of Bolstering if I can avoid it. So pull this guy back. Nope, we cannot avoid it. All the pulls today. So this boss is gonna get a stack of Bolstering. I mean, he's already tough enough as it is. He's already gonna one-shot people, but it's mostly from the Shadow Wave. So if people avoid Shadow Wave, should be okay. Alright, let's knock this guy down. Got a lot of deeps going out. There's a Shadow Wave. Let's see who's gonna get taken out. Hey, it's like they've been here before. Look at that. Everybody dodge things. Wow. Wow. Alright, let's run away. We can just start going to the newer area. Perfect. Why all the pulls? And I think it's the shaman doing the pulls. Alright, we took care of that. And that guy should go down before he bounces around a little bit more. Wow. Alright, let's knock these guys down as well. I'm gonna get the Shadow Swipe. I'm gonna let both... I let the second cast go off before I charge back in, just so that I didn't have to double charge and waste all of my charges of charge. Yes, that's a thing. Alright, let me knock these guys out by going this way. Why? Alright, so again, Berserker Rage, taunt all the things, make them stick to me, make them come over here, because we do have a patrol that goes around there. So if we get these guys bolstered and, you know, bouncing around all over the place, that's just going to be really bad for the group. Even though it just looks like, you know, this group loves pulling. That's all there is to it. Alright, let's take these guys down. I thought they were a lot lower. Hey, we lost an overambitious DPS. Are we gonna get a res? No, we're probably gonna pull before we get a res. Oh man. There it is. Alright, so I spread out a few shield slams on all of the targets. Let me also stun them. Do a little bit of Neltharing's Fury for pickup work again. Skittish is the worst on your elemental Shami. You have to do a solid 5 or 6 second count before just chain lightning. The Skittish wouldn't be that big of an issue for this group if I was allowed to do the pulling. But yeah, there are some classes that just really snap. Arms Warriors aren't as bad as they were, but they were pretty bad. When Draft of Souls was the meta to go with, a warrior jumping in, popping Battlecry and Draft of Souls was the worst thing on a Skittish week. It was completely terrible. I hated it. There was no way to hold against that. And actually, as a Prot Warrior, if you got a Draft of Souls and casted it on a Skittish week, then there was no way anyone could out aggro you. So I actually had a Draft of Souls, and on bosses I would use it sometimes just to maintain aggro. And how much is your spike DPS invasive that your Ellie Shaman is pulling all the time? Yeah, this dungeon isn't going too bad. Again, this week, not that bad. Not that bad. I'm dying a little bit, but I'll be okay. Someone fell off. Oh man, it's great. 15 to 20 mil burst? That's insane. That explains a lot. I don't want to jump in there with both of these. We need to interrupt both of them. If I was on my Demon Hunter, maybe I have more interrupts. But not on this tune. I only have my one, and then for my other interrupts I need to run away, which I can and do this, but you know, with 2 targets, one of them that can MC, not worth it in my opinion. Especially to have a 4 times bolstered succubus, that I don't think that would add up to anything positive. We're gonna get the other ad, aren't we? Aren't we? Yeah, we are. It wouldn't be a pug if we didn't. Can you feel my soul dying inside slowly? We got this. All right. Alright, we got the interrupt off on the botanist, so it should be quite a while till he casts the next bolstering rain. But when he does, we'll be ready. Perfect. Alright. Now let me pull this guy so that they fixate me. There it is. They're fixated on me, so everybody else can just nuke them. Perfect. Now this Strangle Vine Lasher, I'm just going to try to stun him every time he gets his choking vines out. I'll let him get the cast off before I actually interrupt him or stun him. Alright, time for the boss. It's a non-tyrannical boss. The only affix that really has anything to do with this boss is Skittish. How's my healer? Healer's okay, 64%. 64% on a non-tyrannical boss, non-explosive, you know, none of the bad things on this boss except for Skittish. Not bad. Let's knock these out. Now I do have a few of the fixated lashers on me, and let me pick up this succulent lasher as well. It's important to pick up that threat. DPS should be trying to nuke down the Succulent Lasher, and they completely are, but it's not always necessary. On a week like this, if you really want to, you can try to ignore it. Alright, Timber Smash is coming up soon. I got my Demo Shout up for it. Succulent Lasher is up. Let me try to pick it up with a little Neltharian's Fury here. And there's the Timber Smash. I went ahead and popped the cooldown. That is the third one at this point. And then I've got a nice big cooldown of Shield Wall waiting for the next one as well. I do want to run out of that. That Succulent Lasher does do a lot of AoE damage. Timber Smash happening soon. Let me pop my Demas. Sorry, I hit the mic there. Demas and Demo Shout. Both the Demas. This priest is fast. I think if I would have intercepted at that point, or intervened. Oh no. That was all me, guys. That was all me. Kick the noob. Kick the noob.
The more you know who you are and what you want, the less you let things
Elite Shamans would be a lot more used in Mythic Plus if we had more survival skills, but you're too squishy. Yeah, they are giving you guys a little bit of survivability in BFA. I believe every shaman is getting Earth Shield. So yeah, I think you guys are definitely getting survivability. Alright, so bolstering here is going to be a bit of an issue, but we should be okay. We're about to get those Hellblaze Imps to almost cast. Oh, nice. I used my Spell Reflect, but we had a knockback on all of them, so we should be okay now. Here's the Tome. Let me focus on this Imp. Let me interrupt. Perfect. We're good. We lost one person. Not bad. You have a whole row of defensive talents coming. Nice. Yeah, there's a few classes that need that. Another class that I feel not necessarily defensive, I feel like they need a little more utility, is a Boomkin. Boomkins only have a 45-second silence or interrupt, so I feel like they need a little bit more help with that, because not everything can get knocked back by Typhoon, and the fact that you have to pick up Typhoon in order to be competitive with other people feels kind of bad. So yeah, there's definitely other class combinations that need some help in other departments, like utility or interrupts, or, you know, things like that. Again, when that Skittish starts kind of going off, I wasn't able to hit things behind that bookshelf, so a lot of things got aggroed that I couldn't actually hit for some reason, even though I was casting Neltharian's Fury. So losing a little bit of that aggro, you just cast Berserker Rage, spam tab, and taunt. Alright, so for this first Fell Bolt, I'm going to pop my Spell Reflect right here. So any of the ones that were aimed at me, fortunately Shadow Priest I think got 2 of them, so he went down to that. But any of the ones that were casted at me, they kind of bounced back to the imps. Alright, we'll wait for that res. Blame the tank for overpulling. I agree. If the tank survived, it's probably his fault, and if the tank went down, it's probably his fault. So you see, like, not everything cleaves perfectly through this wall. It's a little weird. Alright, they got interrupted from that Fell Bolt, so we're good on that one. Next one we'll get him. Nice. Let's pull this guy all the way back. That priest is taking most of the deaths. He's very AoE focused, so yeah, he's taking. Oh, that guy just died to the cast. Like just the random cast that this guy does took that guy down. The warrior. The Felglare, that's what it was. He just stood in it, got one shot by it. Fortified Felglare, guys, kills you. It'll get you. It'll get you. That warrior ripped. Nice. Let's take it down before it casts. Perfect. All right. Boss time. Is the warrior here? The warrior is here. Let's go. Alright, so first we are going to have the Pulverizing Cudgel, and then we're going to have the AoE. That warrior is like... Did you see him? He was maximizing his damage and then did a heroic leap at the last second. Alright, is anyone outside? No, just totems. Totems will survive, promise you. Totems are the sturdiest thing in this game. Alright. I don't know. Oh, that guy has his language set to... like Void Elfish. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, nice little AoE stun there. These animated books are trying to get me. Perfect. And this guy went down very quickly. That shaman is doing a lot of damage. 2 mil sustained. I'm doing almost as much damage as a warrior. Yeah, it's interesting. Alright, let me I kept trying to pull it. It wasn't working. Let's no guys. Don't jump in there. Why? Alright, I got a Spell Reflect up on them. Alright, they almost went down with that Spell Reflect cast on themselves. I wonder if you can get an imp to bolster so much that they one-shot themselves with their own bolt. Sounds like we needed a Mythbusters on that. Pulling Mama Spider down the stairs. Everyone wants that imp pad on the part. Yeah, I mean, they can... That's the thing, right? With Skittish, it's like, if it was any other week, I could pick him up pretty damn quickly. Alright, let me pull these guys real quick. And then we can pull the other ones. I'll pull the big one, the big like mini boss way down the stairs, but these guys, I want to clear this area first. Just so that I have somewhere to pull these. I'm dying. I've got poisons on me. Why? I'm over here dying. Shadow Priest is busy pulling. Oh, tank is at 40% and still has a dot on him. Let's pull. Let's go. We need to go faster. Gotta go fast. Sanic is right behind us, guys. Oof, that warrior took that orb. Took that orb to the face. Alright, I'm gonna pull him back. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, just wanted to make sure nobody else had threat. Alright, apparently the shaman managed to get threat right before. Oh, what? What? It really glitched? It would glitch on us. Oh, and now she's back. Full HP. No big deal. She got replaced by a little spider. Now she's back. This is messing us up, guys. Must be a skittish week. You did a few dungeons today. It keeps resetting. See, now it's targeting my shaman again. She's gonna jump on us and one-shot the shaman. Oh, the Venom Storm just went out on everyone. Man. Yeah, she just did they fix it? Is that what this is? Is this considered a fix? Because we can't do it anymore, but now it just glitches and evade bugs? I don't have my healer yet. I don't know where my healer is. Oh, that almost got my my shaman again. Come on, come this way. You were over here, you were acting just fine. So maybe not in that room anymore. Let me take care of this spiderling. This spiderling seems to be poisoning the hell out of me. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. If the threat messes up while doing that pull, it messes up the strat. That's what happened. Skittish is back at it again, guys. No need to keep the tank alive. We have a Shadow Priest. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. Let the Shadow Priest pull. That's how we do things. If Team No Healer taught me anything, is that Team No Tank can exist. I'm dying. Nice. Let's run into all the spiders. Why? Why? I wasn't even there yet. Alright, time to do some kiting. Time to do some more kiting. Nice, I got pulled. I get my charge in 2 seconds. Come on, come on. Oh, I went down to that one. They're almost down. Oh, man. I didn't think they were going to hit me. I thought my charge stun was going to hit them first. But they got me. They got me. I res at the other boss, so I'm just going to wait for that. No one should have attacked her while I was pulling her back to the room. Not in this group. Everybody wants the deeps. Oh man, we've got 11 minutes, only 2 boss fights. Oh, why do we have enemy forces needed? We're gonna need to jump back down and do enemy forces. That kind of sucks. Actually, no, we're gonna get the bats in between both of the bosses. We'll be good. Broken bones all day. Invasive. At least you have a good time to complete it. Yeah, we'll be good. Jockle, thanks for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the content. Oh, looks like somebody has a repair bot. Yeah, they were asking for repair bots. All right, let's do this. Let me start pulling this guy a little bit closer to like where he's gonna summon the portal. I believe it's right around here. There's the cleave. Alright, let me start rotating this guy around to the other portal. He's going to do the Felsoul Cleave very soon. There it is. Nice. And then he's going to get full energy right now, so we've got to jump in. Alright, we're about to get the other portals as well, so let me run into place for those. I believe the other one is way behind me. I believe right around here. Maybe a little bit to my right. I don't do this dungeon enough, to be completely honest with you. There it is. Nice. A little over to my right. Alright, so with the mistresses up, what you really want to do is wait to the last second to jump into that portal, because the mistresses do a frontal cleave knockback, so you don't want to knock anyone back. So I waited to the last 2 seconds to jump in, but honestly, if I could have waited a little bit more, you know, the more you wait, the better. Alright. And this is it. He's enraged, but this is it. This is the rest of the boss fight. We're good. Yeah, the bats. The bats are gonna put us over. I forgot that the bats are a thing. Alright, let's knock these guys down. And... oh! Come on! The Berserker Rage taunt mechanic, because I keep getting knocked back. My my AoE pickup, my Notharian's Fury, got interrupted, so I need to do something to make up for it. Okay, we're good. Time for the last boss. Let me pick up this Aegis. Let's do this. Team no tank. I want to see that now. I want to see... we had team no heals. I want to see team no tank. And then team no DPS. All tanks. Yeah, they're gonna lust. Alright, let's go. Alright, time for me to pump out my Prot Warrior DPS as well. Let's see how much I can push out right now. Live! The pressure! What's my DPS at? 1.5? Not bad. Not bad. Oh, there's a shadow fade. I mean, hey, we pushed him down to 39%. Not bad at all. My DPS was sitting at like 1.3 maybe? Not bad. Not bad. Could have been a little bit better had I popped maybe a Potion of Prolonged. Alright, where's the other one gonna come from? Right over here. And we're done. We're done with that phase. Where is he? Oh, jeez. Why is he so far? Nice. Let's just knock this guy out now. And we're going to do it with an extra 6 minutes, it seems like. Even with the amount of time it's going to take us to kill him, it should be about an extra 6 minutes and maybe like 10 seconds or something. Not bad. I'm telling you guys, this week is not terrible. The worst thing you can get is a group that's very overzealous and overpulls for you, and even then, things are still doable. Very doable. Uh oh, don't go loot yet. We're all gonna die. Yep. Hardest mechanic, protect Illidan. It's true. No loot, guys. No loot. Thank you guys, thank you. Time for Black Rook Hold. Steel, are you still there? If you're still there, Steel, I can try to find a Black Rook Hold. All right, let's get a little repair action going. Go back with our favorite person this expansion, Imindril. You mean so much to me. Thank you for always repairing my gear. I mean it. I just hold on. I'm trying to be romantic, but I'm just really awkward. I really mean it. Thank you for always repairing my gear while I find a group. I just want to let you know that I appreciate it. You've always been there for me with a hammer in hand. I think 14. Steel, you are still there. Nice. Highest one I see is a 14. All right, we got in. We got in. You know, you You just always help my gear look spiffy and clean. I'm sure that if you could repair my broken bones, you would, and that means a lot to me. I'll be back. I'll be back in like 20 or 30 minutes. I don't know how long this rip key is going to take, but I'll be back. Alright, Black Rook Hold. What do we need? We need a healer? No, we need a Deeps. And you find out that she's taken already? No. She's a Spear Song? Does that... I need to... What item level am I? I am item level 969 equipped. She's Spear Song. Let's see. Let's look at the database. Anyone else? Load up, load up. Spear Song. I think she's the only one, guys. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. She's the only Spear Song. We're good. Don't do that to me, Demon Hunter. Or likes girls. I'm gonna change. Race change. Not yet, STL. Close. Not yet. But yeah, I'm 969 equipped right now. Very hard for me to get an upgrade at this point. It has to be probably heroic Titanforge, Warforge gear. I think my lowest item level is like 945 somewhere. No, it looks like 950s. Yeah, 950s are my lowest at this point. Oh no, we're not doing Darkheart. We're doing Black Rook. STL's activating the hacks before the giveaway. Is that what it is? So do I show as 979 to others? Yes, Jeremy. But if they have the Raider IO add-on, that comes up as it shows like my score and all this other information. So I mean, for people that don't have the add-on, I show up as 979. Yeah. Gotta get ahead of Max. He's been on a good one. Although the winner for last Friday for the Dark Souls giveaway, which was completely provided by Red, was Mage Loop. Mage Loop over on Twitch was actually our winner. And I think Max entered that one. The Dark Souls giveaway. Mage Loop is someone who is on Twitch. So I've been streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. And it just so happened that last week when we did the Dark Souls giveaway, someone from Twitch won. Orgrimmar? Never heard of it. Arvo? What does Arvo mean? Alright, we're good. We are at the Summoning Stone. We can get people coming in here. Get our buffs up. Twitch? What is Twitch? There's a few people who prefer watching over on Twitch. Adiam and Invasive from here actually enjoy watching over on Twitch as well. But we're streaming to both now. You were checking all your emails in case you won? Yeah, I notified it on Twitter. So I put it out on Twitter who won. Alright, we've got everybody here. Except one hunter. We should be good. People like Twitch because of the emotes? Yep. Twitch overall seems to also have very high activity for like high-end streamers. It has more activity just there. You changed your browser because you were getting too many lag spikes while playing WoW, and also changed. Demon Hunter, I feel you for that. There's Demon Hunter with the pod champ. Demon Hunter, I feel you, man. I was getting a ton of lag, like really bad lag, as of last week and this week, and actually yesterday in my guild raid group, I lagged out during the first boss. And what it was is it was Trade Skill Manager. It was TSM. If you use TSM, I would recommend just disabling it for now. Good morning, Shari. How you doing? Invasive. I don't know what that emo is. Is it just a little, just a little heart? All right. Let me ask them if they have invis. Do I have an invis potion? Yes, I do. Okay. TSM is a crazy resource hog. Yeah, it's been making me lag a lot. I was leveling up my mage and I was running into dungeons, and TSM would just completely lag me out. Not only would it no invis spawns for me. All right. Yeah, so not only would TSM make me lag at about 1800 world MS, at a certain point it would just completely lag me out. I disabled it and I'm good now. So I don't know if there was recently a change to the way that their add-on works. I know they're working on a beta for TSM 2.0, and that's supposed to fix all the issues. But yeah, right now it was making me lag a lot. You only activate it when you need it? Yeah, I'm only gonna activate it when I need to be on my bank alt. You saw a video about some add-ons that overload WoW. Yeah, all the things is also one of those. And while all the things is not as bad as TSM, it's still up there, and I need to disable it as well. So I haven't actually disabled all the things yet, but I need to. I needed to interrupt that, so I had to cancel my Neltharing's Fury. RIP. Alright, I want to interrupt whatever the hell else he's casting. Perfect. Perfect. I saw the abomination come over from the side, and I was like, did we get the next pull already? Why? What's up, nerds? How you doing, man? Did I mention Antorus this week Mythic Plus difficulty score? What do you mean? What? Oh, this week's Mythic Plus difficulty is a 5 out of 10. So I recorded it, but I'm waiting for I was waiting for this live stream basically. So I basically can't render and stream at the same time. It would really mess up the render. There would be a lot of like artifacts in there and a lot of like just things that you don't want happening to your render. So yeah, I just chose to do it after. And yesterday I spent the better part of 4 hours testing the Warfronts. So yeah, trying to put out This Week in Mythic Plus yesterday was quite a tall task. So it'll go live after this raid. I mean, after this live stream. Sorry, wrong word, wrong English. I've just recorded everything. I just need to do a few edits, let it render. Rendering takes about 2.5 to 3 hours for what This Week in Mythic Plus is, because there's a lot of layering on it. And then yeah, it should go up. It'll go up today. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Bolstered Lady Valandris. Bolstered Fortified. Hopefully they take down Valandris first. But that's just a hope that I have, and I don't know if it's actually gonna pan out. Doesn't seem, nope, it seems like people are targeting the counselor a lot more than Lady Valandris. Which is fine, it's the healer. But hopefully up next we take out Lady Valandris. Come on. We don't want the Fortified ×4 glaive toss happening. Bolstered ×4 Fortified glaive toss. That'll just be terrible. Which I think we're gonna get actually. Yeah, it looks like the retainers are gonna go down first as well. So there it is. Raccoon emotes are amazing. Some good old rockets in the chat. Alright, knock him out, knock him out. Perfect. Yeah, I don't have the debuff anymore. Nobody went down, which is actually surprising. It's been a long time since you have to watch this at work, nerds. How was Warfront? Did I like it? I did like it, yeah. Warfront reminded me of like an Alterac Valley, kind of like PvE mode. It was cool. Alright, everybody step up. Let's do this. Alright guys, 2 thumbs up. Let's do this. But yeah, I like the Warfronts. It would have been a lot better if there wasn't a 6-second lag on everything I tried to input. But from what I can see, it's gonna be it's gonna be fun. And one thing that was also really interesting was it wasn't that easy to win. Like, it wasn't just a pushover. Like, I feel like normal PvE islands are very easy, and you just run in there, you nuke them down, and you're good. This one didn't seem like it was that easy. I didn't win the first like 3 that I was in. The first one I won was the first one that had not that much lag. It was like a 1-second lag. And that's the one that was like, okay, we can win this. We don't have a ton of lag. But even then, without the lag, it's still going to take a while. Definitely still takes quite a while. Let me get my charge off. Okay, we didn't need it. I'm going to use my spell reflection right here. Survive that. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad because we don't have tyrannical up, so not bad at all. Nobody's going to die to it. Although it did hit a few people kind of hard. If it would have been tyrannical, they would have died. Orc! You called out sick today, STL? Nice, man. Take the day off. Relax. Alright. Work is taken away from more important things in your life, like playing WoW. It's true. You need to get your alts up now. I'm trying to get my alt game up. Looking up to like max and stuff. Like just over here with all these alts. I need to get my game up. Yeah, STL has an eye infection today, which means he can't see himself going to work today. Thank you guys. I'll be here all week. Oh yeah, thanks guys. Got all the dad jokes. Alright, since we do have bolstering, I don't want to pull all these spiders all at once. So let me run in here, pull like 4 of them, and then we'll pull them out. If the DPS let me. Ah, man, I'm already dying. I need a cleanse, please. I need a cleanse. Do I have mage food? I don't have mage food. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Guys, I'm gonna die right next to my healer. Like, my healer's staring at me. Look at that. It's interesting. Oh, the DK pulled without me. Alright, DK is gonna get the spider debuffs. 3 class mounts left to get. I actually am not grinding out the class mounts on every class. I'm grinding out like the mage tower thing, the mage tower appearance, and Keystone Master. That's about it. KSM, mage tower. Yeah, I can probably do those other ones at any given moment. I will wait for everybody to kind of come back. You're a dad, bring the dad jokes. You have all the class mounts and have 18 110s. Jeez. Tank the debuff, you're undead. My debuff is being undead. I believe it, man. Sometimes it holds me back. Alright. I've got 15 stacks of the debuff. You guys think I'm gonna get cleansed? I don't. I think I'm gonna die. And no cleanse, guys. No cleanse. You can't beat the mage tower on any class. It's tough, man. It's tough. Yeah, you have to get used to it. So the biggest thing I've noticed with any mage tower is you have to just get in that zone. So the biggest thing with the mage tower is jump in and then learn the mechanics, just like any boss fight. Yeah, so what you need to do is jump into the mage tower and just completely just start learning every single mechanic, and it's gonna be tough. We're up to 6 stacks. Oh god. So the little guys are down, which means that these stacks are as high as they get. Some healers just want to watch the tank burn. It's been 2 deaths, man. It's like, and I told him too. I typed in chat. I was like, I need to get cleansed or I die to spiders. It just doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work all the time. You got a conference call and you hear smooth jazz playing. Alright, let's just knock this dungeon down. What I really want to do is get to the bat hallway, but I don't have high hopes, man. If the spider hallway killed us that many times, I unfortunately don't have high hopes for the bat hallway. It kind of sucks. Champion is probably going to try to get another cast off, yeah. As long as we don't get another knife dance with the bolster, we'll be good. If only there was instance chat. There is instance chat. You mean voice chat? Because voice chat for whatever instance you're in is actually added to BFA right now. Now, it doesn't sound amazing, but it also doesn't sound bad. So if you guys are waiting for that voice chat to do it with your BG group, with your Warfront group, that's actually added right now in BFA. Yeah, now that I'm looking at the healing meters, that's probably why I died on the spider hallway. Why do you not run higher keys, 18 to 20s? Because these are pugs, Shari. When I run with non-pugs, I do run higher keys. When I run with any kind of guildies or anything, like in order for, like when I got Keystone Master on my healer was like item level equipped like 901, 902, something like that. But I ran it with my guild. So it didn't matter that I was in the low 900s. I ran something that I definitely wasn't geared for. But yeah, if I'm going to run higher keys, 18 to 20s, I can pug them, and I have pugged them, but they normally are rip keys. Like, to get them done in time with a random pug, you know, takes a really, really good pug. But I do. Last week I pugged a plus 18 for you guys for the This Week of Mythic Plus video. So, you know, it depends. I pug anywhere between 13 to 20, really. Let me interrupt this knife dance. We used to have that back in the day. Chat worked when I wanted to, though. Yeah, it was terrible. Now they're gonna implement it a little bit better since I'm assuming the BattleNet chat was kind of a test. If you guys have done the BattleNet voice chat, I'm assuming that was just a little bit of a beta for them to try to get their VoIP servers going, and it works good. I've used the BattleNet chat, and I think they're now ready to roll it out. It's in the alpha. Pugs can often get better with harder content. That is true. That is true. Most of the people that are running 18 to 20 keys reliably, though, are requiring 3k Raider IO score, and in order for you to hit 3k on Raider IO, you need to already have done, I believe, a plus 19 of every dungeon. This healer's talking so much smack to me. Ah, man. Pug a plus 20 seat next? That'd be terrible. No, no plus 20 seat here. Although I tried to. Actually, the first dungeon of today, there was a plus 20 seat that was going on, and I was actually trying to join it. By the way, the healer said he's no longer going to heal me, so can't be doing that anymore. This healer got upset that I told him he needed to cleanse me in the hallway. Told me I couldn't be, he's not going to heal me anymore. Yeah, so not gonna get healed anymore. I guess that's the way it goes in some pugs. Ask someone to cleanse you, you get put on a shit list. Alright, there's a knife dance. Let's interrupt that. What's probably gonna happen is, as soon as if we get stuck anywhere with this group, it'll probably turn up being my fault for telling the healer to cleanse me. Good thing you have a pet. What? Plus 19 on every dungeon, never did anything more than a 10. Yeah, in order for you to get that 3k IO, I believe it's around that area. Like 18 to 19 of every single dungeon. Like right now, I think I'm sitting at like 2.3. Why healers hate that? If asked for cleanse, they start acting up. Yeah, he told me I did cleanse you in the first hallway, which, if you guys remember the first hallway, it's the one that applies a magical debuff on you, the like knife that they throw at you. And he said, I cleansed you, that's the only reason you survived. And you know, I may have said the reason I survived was because of my heals, and so he told me to go fuck myself. Now he wasn't going to be healing me anymore, so there's that. The healer must suspect into Snowflake because it's triggered proc. All I know is I'm gonna out heal him every single fight, so not like it matters. Healer's sitting at 45% mana. Does he need the mana if he's not healing me? Does he need mana if he's not healing? It's a good question. I just, you know, I just need to know. Voice chat in pugs, wonderful. Not only can they rage in chat, now they'll be able to scream in voice chat. Yep. The healer's so upset. Oh man. Alright, they're gonna lust on this boss. Just RP walk everywhere? No, I don't want to be the reason we rip key, so I'll be okay. I just know that, you know, I don't think we need the healing. I think we'll be fine. Alright, throw on active mitigation up. We're about to get the Vengeful Shear. There it is. Everybody survived, which is actually kind of surprising. We're about to push that second phase right now. There it is. Alright, let's go ahead and just get these guys down as quickly as possible. The Bone Breaking Strike is not too big of an issue. The Arcane Blitz is going to be a bit of an issue. I was going to reflect that one. Alright, let me pull this guy. After his next Bone Breaking Strike, I can pull him over to the boss. There it is. I just didn't want to accidentally cleave the DK. DK hasn't done anything to me. Now, if the healer was standing there, I may or may not pull the Bone Breaking Strike to him. I'm just, you know, I don't know yet. I'd have to play it by ear. Likely to rage in voice. Yeah, I'd probably be getting yelled at right now for being insensitive to him. I don't have food, do I? Do I have any food? I do have food. Let me just sit down and eat. Get that shear off me. You tried doing this boss on a plus 19 last week? Yeah, Tyrannical, this boss is difficult, man. You're disliking tanking on Alpha? It's very different. It's very different. Especially if we're talking about stuff like Warriors. Very different, man. Tanking on Alpha. The biggest thing, too, is the global cooldown change. The global cooldown change is terrible. Alright, so with these Blade Lords, what needs to happen is I need to let him cast his Frenzied Assault, and then as soon as it goes off, that's when I need to charge back in and stun him. Now this guy's only going to have one stack of Fortified, it's not going to be that big of a deal. There's a Brutal Assault. Let me... man, it's hard to jump out and jump back in with that stun in time for that. I'm going to need to be more on it for the next pull, because the Brutal Assaults... I mean, the Fortified... The Bolstering stacks... English. Difficult. The Bolstering stacks are going to get very high. Oh no. Oh no, we've got an extra pull. This is gonna suck. This is gonna be a lot of bolstered fortified trash. Just a lot of it. Alright, we're about to get some of the flamethrowers over here. Come on. I want them to aim away from the group. Alright, so this guy, they have 5 stacks of bolstering, which means that by the last one, we're going to have 7. Alright, come on. Just keep interrupting that. You downloaded Voodoo yesterday to try healing with it. You've been using Helium since 2004. I had never even heard of Helium. Yeah, I started using Voodoo this expansion as well, and I actually was not a great big fan of it. So honestly, for healing, all I use is Grid and just heal. I don't use a healing add-on anymore. I wasn't a fan of how Voodoo was. Just a fan of how it looked. The healer is healing. Team No Healer proved that you don't need a healer. Yep. You just need really good DPS, really good stuns, chain CC, all the things, and then you need a tank that can heal a lot. And for the most part, that was a DK in the MDI. DKs were ruling the MDI. You use click for quite a few years. It's nice that you can mouse over, heal the uniframes. Nice. Bolstering stacks plus the chamois bullshit stacks. It's true, guys. It's true. Helium uses boxes, but for raiding, it's not easy to use. Grid is okay if you don't like the way it works for me. Yeah, I don't do too much raid healing. On my paladin, I mostly just do 5-man healing. I think I've done raid healing like twice. Make sure to jump into his healing range so he heals you despite his best efforts. I don't want him to heal me. I want to show him. I want to be like, look, I don't need heals. I'll be okay. I can pump out my own heals just fine. Alright guys, I think I can pull just the Blade Lords here. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. I can pull the Blade Lord and like one of the small worm tongue guys. Alright, so for the brutal assaults, I'm going to need to run away. So I want to be in a constant state of kiting, even though it is skittish, just for those brutal assaults. There it is. So want to make sure I jump into that. There was a little bit of an extra pull, so that's going to put a damper on my on how I need to do the brutal assaults, just because this extra pull needed to be picked up, which kind of sucks, but I should be okay. I've got most of my charges back now. So there it is. I've managed to pick up that extra pull, and now when those brutal assaults go out, I'm gonna go in there. There it is. Let the cast go. And we pulled this whole hallway, so at this point, you know, it doesn't matter where I run. Everything has been pulled. Not by design, but we can use it to our advantage. That brutal assault was going to be the very last thing he did, so I just jumped in there anyway. There's a brutal assault. We're good. Heals are fleshy. Bones no need heals. I don't need heals, guys. I'm already dead. Nerds, thank you for coming by, man. See you on Friday, man. See you on Friday. I don't know if these guys are going to automatically pull. If we can get Frost Trap on this guy, will be good. Let's see. Alright, we're good. They don't pull. Oh no, the healer needs to be... Oh, the healer died, guys. Healer took too many balls to the face and died. Just a typical Wednesday night for this healer. We're good. We made it. The healer said he's done. I don't know if that means that he's gonna leave, but he died and said done. I don't know if that means that they're leaving at this point, the critical point, the bat stair. This is the only reason we're here. I want to do this bat staircase. I don't care about much else. DKs ignore mechanics and top the healing meters. Yeah. In 5-mans, your paladin is a healing god. It's awesome fun. Beacon of Virtue is lovely for pally dungeon healing. Yeah, the healer took the balls to the face, guys. You're ready? My body's ready. Yeah, I don't want to keep talking smack to the healer. I want to pull this, and then we can resume where we were at. Alright, I think everybody's here. Everybody is here. Let's go.
You and me, we're in a club now.
So there's the first sick bats. So let's just deal with this AoE right now. The blood DK is getting completely they're trying to nuke him down. There it is. A lot of the bats are dead. That enforcer's dead. Now, if you have a group that has really good reactive stuns, oh, that DK just died instantly. Yeah, that was too many bats. Too many bats. Alright, so yeah, now that we handled the bats, the rest of this Dominator pool is going to be just fine. And we can actually wait for, like, the DK to run back and whatever we need to do. These Fellbat pups shouldn't be too bad. They're on the Hunter. I think the Hunter feigned death. Perfect. We're going to need a little bit more AoE DPS if we're going to get through this just fine. But yeah, normally what we want to do is kind of like run up here. These Dominators... Yeah, we basically, we need more cleave is what we're getting at right here. It's okay, we can do it without healers. Our healer is dead too. So at this point, we just kind of, we can either hang out here or I can go back down the stairs. It doesn't matter. These bats can be picked up now. They do have threat as long as there's no enforcer around to tell them otherwise. So while he gets here, I'll be okay. I can just, I'm not going to say I'm going to pad my healing, but, you know, he's not here. Current fight healing 80 million, you know, just... Or should we pull it? No, I was going to say should we pull it without a healer, but if the sick bats get on someone else... Oh wait, they're pulling it without me. Okay. Alright, so the sick bats are going to jump on someone else, and they're going to die. There's no healer here. There it is. DK died. Very nice. But basically, like, if your whole group was here, the big thing is kill the bats. Kill the pups. Look, like right now, I don't want to run into the next enforcer. There's way too many pups here. Like, if I run into this next enforcer, that means that guaranteed someone's dead. So now that we have things a little bit more controlled now, I think we're down to about less than 10. Okay, let me run in here now. Those bats just got sicked on the healer of all things, and I got a stun off for him. Man, if I would have seen it before. I'm not saying I wouldn't have stunned, you know. Just maybe would have stunned a little bit later. All right, let me get some good AoE damage on here. But yeah, you can definitely go slow. The only time you can't go slow up this hallway is when it's necrotic. You know, without a healer that enjoys healing on this one, with a healer that's only pushing 200k healing, it's kind of difficult once they enrage this much. He has bolstering and I believe a 7 stack at this point of his own frenzy, which makes this intense. How dare you save his life? Ah, man, I saw it too late, guys. I saw it too late. I wouldn't have done it. I didn't do it on purpose. Oh, I went down! Not enough heals to survive 8 stacks of this goddamn Dominator. I don't think he's gonna die. 28 million. Not gonna happen. Since we pulled him during combat of the other one, he did get the bolstering buff too. So he had 3 stacks of bolstering, which honestly, if we would have moved a little bit slower and they hadn't pulled that one without me, he wouldn't have had he would have had 1 stack of bolstering instead of 3. But you know, shit happens. Gotta keep going. Just saying. Just saying. That healer got his nose bent out of the joint when he took it to the floor. I mean, look, like 200k. Or okay, pushing 300k. It's hard to argue and make your point that way. How dare you save his life? I know. I know. What is it? What kind of a troll shaman? Alright, so from here up until the very last guy, all we have is bats. But they have aggro tables. Why? Why? I don't understand. That DK auto ran into the Fellbats. Like we just got here. We're waiting for the rest of the group to get here. All right, these bats do have aggro tables. There was one bat who got past me. That, you know, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna pick up the bats. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna kill all the bats right here, and then we pull the enforcer. There's the enforcer, looking non-bolstered and not enraged, which is perfect and beautiful. Once we take down a few more of these bats, all right, there it is. There's only like 4 bats up. Let's go. Sick bats on the DK. Can we save him? Probably not. DK's down to half. The healer's just jealous with the healing. He didn't believe me when I said I was gonna out heal him in the charts. He laughed at me and he said healers don't warriors don't heal. You know, sometimes it happens, guys. Sometimes warriors heal. In BFA, warriors don't heal. In BFA, warriors are just, yeah, no. Oh, the feigned death. We're good. At this point, all we do, kill the rest of the pups. That was not how it should be, Steel, because they were getting a little antsy. There wasn't enough AoE cleave DPS, to be completely honest. We had way too many bats up. Okay, they said that they're gonna repair. There it is. They got a hammer. I should make a macro with the people at Facepool. If you would like to tank, you're more than welcome to make that. I do that sometimes. There was one guy who on a necrotic week kept chain pulling and didn't let combat drop. And I asked nicely, I said, please let combat drop. And he said, this week is easy, we have to go. I want a +2 this key. And I let him tank from then on. Like, he wanted to tank. That's fine. Oh, that was the healer. I was trying to save his life. I was trying to get in the way, but he just kept moving. It's there's video footage of me trying to save his life, right, guys? Right. Alright, we're gonna have another hateful gauge right now as well. I can get into this one. Alright, since it's not tyrannical, this boss goes down pretty damn quick. Also, I've noticed that sometimes this vomit still goes off after the boss goes down. There it is. It still went off. So you don't want to run inside and take it in there with you. You did everything you could. Oh no! I have slipped and fallen before the cast went off. Do I have a video about my warrior macros? I only have one warrior macro, to be completely honest with you. Unless you're talking about my keybinds, I do not. But my warrior macros, I only have one. And the only warrior macro I have is one that either does a charge, or if I don't have a charge, what it does is it actually does a heroic leap. That's it. It's the only one I have. So like right now, it'll charge, but there's my heroic leap right after. That is the only macro I have. But my key bindings, I don't have a video on it, but I can send you a Twitter post. I made a Twitter post about it once. Isn't that what you're getting from the shaman? Hateful gaze, that's what I'm getting from the shaman, yes. Oh great, now the now they're talking smack about the one of the DPSers and the healer are buddies, and they were both talking smack to me, and now they're talking smack about one of the other pugs that they pulled. Oh man, it's great. The only macros I use are thanks everyone, thank you, congrats. Oh no, the only macro I have is that heroic leap and charge one. But if you want my key bindings, I do have those. I need to go look for them though. Hey, would you look at that? The shaman ran ahead of everyone and body pulled that. I didn't see who it was. I ran in to save a little too quickly. Alright guys, do you think I'm going to have to solo this last boss? It's not tyrannical, so I don't think so. But I mean, we've done it before. I think the Dantalian Axe, I think I soloed him on a plus 17 for the video we made, or the video I made on the channel. I think it was a plus 17. Explosive, tyrannical. I think the third affix didn't apply. I think the third affix might have been bolstering or bursting or something. But I remember it was 2 affixes that mattered. He's doing everything he can to cost you as much of a repair bill as he can. Yeah, he is. I mean, I'd be surprised if he can go above 300k HPS, but, you know, it might just be me. That bolstering, perfect. Also, this week, I want to see if I can try to solo a high-level Mythic Plus key. What do I have? I think I have a Vault. I have an Eltharian's Lair. That might be a little bit difficult. Are the bosses soloable on Eltharian's Lair? Kind of. I would need Heroic Leap Shoulders to solo that boss. Maybe. Maybe. Solo the boss? We'll see. I don't think people are going to die to the Shadow Bolt Volley, to be honest. Waiting for the last hunter to run in here. What are you doing? Come on. Run into the arena. Oh, they're lagging! You saw that? Man, that guy was like blinking all over the place. The shaman's feelings will be unrepairable. Ah, man. Warriors don't heal. I don't know what you're talking about. We've got the Whirling Blade over there, so let me move him out of the area for that Whirling Blade. I'm going to pop my Spell Reflect for that second... what is it called? Whirling... I'll see it right now. This guy right here. Unerring Shear. All that shadow damage. Alright, so we got a B-Res on that Hunter. So we don't have another B-Res. So if the Shaman goes down, I don't know if his Incarn is up, but if his Incarn is down, that means we go no heals. Oh, one person died. The second one almost went down, so it looks like we're not gonna... Is that... Okay. I was gonna say, is that Stinging Swarm on the healer? But it's not. It's on the Hunter, but he started running away from me. He got a little scared. Wait, how did we get another B-Res on the Hunter? What? Thought we only had one. And he died again. The Hunter has died 3 times this boss fight. It's all that lag. I saw the lag on that Hunter. That was terrible. Oh yeah, solo time? Yeah, I want to try to solo a Mythic Plus dungeon. Alright, come on, Stinging Swarm. Got you. Giving me my good Victory Rush procs. No big deal. Stinging Swarm on the Hunter. We'll save the Hunter. But the Hunter's in a puddle of sleepy. Nope, couldn't save him. The Hunter was in a puddle of sleep. I don't wanna charge in there. Get knocked out. Go night night. Stinging Swarm on the healer. It's on the healer, guys. There it is. There it is. Healer, don't die. We've only got 5% left. Can you survive the 5%? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it survived. All right. That was a rip key. Timer expired. You had no heals this whole run so far? I think for a few times he did toss some heals out, but... One dead already? That one. I was waiting for that healer to go down to that. I'm waiting for the Whisper right now too. So I left the group. I didn't say anything. Waiting for a Whisper to be like, yeah, you're a piece of shit tank. You're terrible. I hate you. Alright, anyway, I'm back with my girl, Imindril. Spear Song, who does not share a last name with anyone else. Don't tear me apart like that. Don't break my heart like that, guys. A 14 rip? Yeah, that was a rip. One of your attacks did almost 5.8 million damage on the boss. Yeah, doing a lot of damage. I stopped focusing so much on survivability because most of the things are survivable. I've been getting a lot more mastery, which dips into attack power and ignore pain. It all helps. Why don't I stream my solo Mythic Plus? Because I don't know if I can do it yet. I don't know if I can do it yet. I think the highest Mythic Plus I've ran completely solo was like a +3 maybe. So I haven't done like anything significant, anything with affixes. But this week's affixes aren't bad. Bolstering, Skittish, Fortified. So Skittish is crossed out. There's not going to be anyone else in the dungeon. No one else to aggro. Bolstering will be a factor. And Fortified will be a factor. But that means that boss fights are going to last less, which is good. I might need to dig out a few specific legendaries for my bank. Like if I'm going to do this Neltharian's Lair, in order for me to avoid Spiked Tongue, I would need to do my Heroic Leap Shoulder, so I can Heroic Leap twice. Yeah, I think I would need these Bracers and Heroic Leap Shoulders. These Bracers are going to be a must. This is going to be my only source of healing. I don't know if I'm going to equip Dimas. I think I need Dimas for the strength. But yeah, I haven't done it yet. And I need to really figure things out. Where are my Heroic Leaf Shoulders? This bank is a mess. There they are. Heroic Leaf Shoulders. Let me withdraw them. Just get them ready. Just reply back with them. Yes, you are right. I'm the worst tank you have ever not healed. I didn't get a whisper. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. They were pretty upset. He got upset right after the first boss, you know. Got all the transmogs. A tabard. I think I equipped that one without a tabard. Alright guys, it is going to be time for the weekly giveaway. If you guys joined me for the BFA stuff, thank you. I appreciate it. I know that that's not for everyone. Here's my new mage, guys. Level 101. Undead, of course. I like the way female undeads cast, actually. But yeah, Undead Mage coming up. But yeah, if you guys joined me for the BFA, thank you guys for joining me. If you didn't, I realized that spoilers are not for everyone, and I was doing like the scenario today. There was a lot of spoilery things in there, and if you want to kind of stay away from everything, I completely understand. But thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for joining me for these Mythic Plus keys. We had one rip key and one good key, right? We did our Cathedral on time, and I think this one was our rip key. You solo +2 hauls on your DK. I used to solo it all the time when the legendaries were selling really well. The legendaries, the crafted legendaries don't sell that well anymore. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But when they were selling really well, I just used to go in there and solo a Mythic 0 for my stuff. It was easier. You can bring an item level 885 Shaman if you want, emergency only heals. And I can follow you around and only heal you if you're about to die. That sounds really tempting. You solo Mythic Himdall 920 but failed at Fenrir. Just got to Fenrir as a hunter pet. Oh, okay. Soloed Himdall at 920. Nice, man. Alright. I was going to go to my inbox, but no. We're going to do the pet giveaway that we do every week here. Although sometimes we have the token giveaways. And like last week, the Dark Souls giveaway. So let me withdraw all these pets. They start right here. And I'll get the robot set up right now. Give me a second. Let me get the robot set up. Alright, there is the pet giveaway. So if you guys would like to enter for a chance to win any of these non-combat pets, please type in the word giveaway. STL, you were like half a second too early, man. You beat my robot to it. Thank you. Always enjoy your videos. Dippy Dippy, thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Stuff that's coming up on the channel, if you guys are interested, it's going to be the first look series for BFA. I'm going to finish off Monk and Guardian Druid. I believe those are the only two I need. I need to do those. I'm going to do the Warfront coverage a little bit more. I'm going to be kind of like taking an in-depth look at everything we saw. I have footage of what it looks like when you win a Warfront, which I don't think many other people got that footage. So I'm going to be posting that. And yeah, some log analysis. Some good stuff coming up soon. Gonna post why Prot Warriors are the best tanks of all time. But yeah, thank you guys for always stopping by. I appreciate it. Patrons, you guys did get your Patreon exclusive video about 2 days ago. I want to say 2 or 3 days ago. I can't remember when. But the Patreon exclusive video is up. And you guys can go take a look at that. It's about unobtainable items, where to get them, how to farm them, how much gold you can expect when you get them, when you don't get them. You know, just some good averages for you guys to look at, just in case you guys want to do gold farming in that way. Always entertaining, especially with those raging and triggering affixes. Yeah, that was... I wanted to show you guys the chat, but I was very worried that they were gonna, you know, start dropping some other words that would instantly just get you demonetized and banned from both platforms, YouTube and Twitch. Good luck on the giveaways. Epic, I think that means that you entered because you typed in the word giveaway. I think that's what that means. I see you in it. I see you in it to win it. Yeah, Epic is gonna win this one. It's a 1 in 3 chance at this point. Oh, I don't have TSM anymore enabled. I don't know what these sell for. You won just the other day, so you're not entering again. Feel bad? No, don't worry about it. If you want to enter again, but aren't you EU, Shari? And also for everybody who joined me over on Twitch, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining me in any which way that you do, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, keeping the chat going. I see both of the chats here, so I can keep up with both of them. And thank you, Invasive. And if you guys have not followed me over on Twitch, I think I have a structure set up here on YouTube. So whenever there needs to be a different type of stream that might be more downtime, or maybe even something else like a Diablo stream or Overwatch or something, that might happen more on Twitch rather than here on YouTube, since here I've got more of a schedule set up. So if you guys would like to give me a follow on Twitch, I believe it's in the description. Let me double triple check. I'm stuck. Jump. Let me put it in the description. Oh, it is in the description. Follow me on Twitch. There it is. Okay. So if you guys want to give me a follow on Twitch, go ahead and do so. And I would greatly appreciate it. Like Max Never Cares, he hacks it for the win. He hit me up before this stream started. He tweeted at me if we were going to stream today. I told him we were. What's up, STL? I see you here with me. No idea how to use Twitch. You just signed up for Twitch yesterday. What really helps is like Twitch has the add-on stuff, so a lot of the WoW population is over on Twitch just because of the add-on support. And also, Brian, if you are going to start streaming, I know you're uploading as well. If you want to start your own streams and stream to both platforms, look up restream.io. Somebody recommended it to me here in a chat or in one of the comment section. I can't remember. But check out restream.io and you can stream to both. Alright, what's the time on the giveaway? 50 seconds left. 50 seconds. Is my... Oh man, I think my chat's lagging a little bit. There it is. Yeah, it's in the email you sent me. All right, yeah. Oh, also, Brian, I read your email and then I went to go do Upper Kara and I tried to look for anything that stuns. I have no idea why you were stunned in Upper Kara during the chess event. If you are doing the chess event in Upper Kara and you're not on the board, on the chess board itself, you're silenced and you can't cast anything, but you can move, and you need to move to be on top of the board, the actual chess board, and then you can cast. But I don't know of anything during that chess event that would stun you. That sounds really, really weird. Why am I not dancing on your stream, but you're dancing on your screen? Oh, that was a problem? Epic. Epic, you won. Do you want to pass on the wins to someone else, Epic? I can draw another winner. Because I know you said you feel bad. So if you want me to draw another winner, Epic, let me know and I can. If not, you are the winner, Epic. You didn't submit. You typed in the word giveaway, man. You typed it in. I can draw another winner if you'd like. Is that your dog, by the way, Epic? Why is it not a pug? Your dog is not a pug. You're not living the pug life? But I can draw another winner, Epic. Yeah, I give it to others. All right, let's see. Draw winner. And we get... Where is it? Come on, robot. Come on, Mr. Robot. STL, you win. And you're right next to me, my friend. Let me invite you, start linking all the things to you. Hashtag pug life. Hacks. STL, you're hacking, man. Wait, STL, did you leave? I just invited you to the party. Declined group invitation. What? Where are you going, STL? Wait. Why is there a Shaw Brew and the Shaw Ree? I'm sorry for that, Epic. I'm sorry for your loss, man. Why are there two Shaws? Which one's the real Shaw? STL, where'd you go, man? Did you just disappear? You just love to dance? You love... Shari, is that really you on 2 accounts? STL, did you win, say hacks, and log off? There you are. You took off, man. As soon as you won, I sent you an invite. Alright, let's do this. Let me link all of the things to you. Nice transmog, by the way. Very, very classic shaman.
Sure, I didn't harness the power of the sun.
No, it's definitely sticks. Beaten with sticks.
Alright, go get 'em.
What server am I dancing on now? This is Terralion. The server is Terralion. I see you dancing for cash. Yeah, this server is Terralion. My main is on Dalaran. Leviathan Hatchling. I believe it's from Black Temple. Wait, I don't want to search for it. I know how it looks. Here it is. There you go, my friend. You claim the Leviathan Hatchling. Thank you guys for stopping by. Huge shout out. The horse, though. We've got the 2 dancing horses. Wait. When you become a horse, you dance like a human? But there's orcs under there. All of a sudden they learn a different dance. They become disco boys as opposed to MC Hammer Pants. That's weird. You can change your dance in WoW. Okay. Guys, I appreciate you all stopping by. Patrons, your exclusive video is up. You can go ahead and take a look at that. And also huge shout out to the sponsors, patrons, donators, all these subscribers, all of you guys that decide to tune in and come here and chat with me. I always enjoy chatting it up with you guys. So thank you guys for keeping me company while we had those rip keys going. They lose their ability to dance. Yeah, they can no longer like get funky and get down. They start doing disco era stuff. So again, thank you guys. I will see you guys on Friday for a little bit more BFA. And the normal Antorish run as well. We might do the skip depending on how much BFA there is to cover. So hopefully we'll probably do the Alliance scenario since we did the Horde one. So we'll probably do that. Maybe a little bit more questing, a little bit more dungeon running. Undead Flex, thank you guys for stopping by. Gonna raid this week? Yeah, we're gonna do the raid epic. Whether I don't know if we're gonna do the full raid or just the skip where we do Garathi, Fellhounds, Agrimar, and Argus. A chance for the mount, a chance for the trinket at the end. So it might just be a skip just so that we have time to cover some more BFA stuff. Alright guys, I will see you on Friday, same time as always. Thank you all for stopping by. Same bat time, same bat channel. Is that going to be your sign off, Boom?